So I was looking through Rule 34, kind of just seeing what to kind of maybe think of a topic when it comes to Gensai, and I was kind of just looking through randomly just a bunch of pictures, and I was just seeing how many different characters kind of can go over to different universes, and just clap other characters from different places, like the Raikage from Naruto. He does this way too much, and personally, in my opinion, and even other people's opinion as well, they don't necessarily care for the Raikage like that because of how much he does this and all that sort of stuff. And there's other characters that does it too, like Goku done it, Deku, and Issei for whatever stupid reason he don't deserve anything. And just plenty of other characters have done it as well. Sonic has done it too, going on to different verses and clapping cheeks. It's just been a wild in time. And my whole thing when it comes down to it is that, didn't I say I wanted to do that too? And I remember specifically 3 years ago, I made a whole video just basically talking about, yeah, I would like it if Jay's on every single Rule 34 tag, just basically clapping cheeks of any and every character that we can get our hands on. And that's been a goal for a minute, and that has not really done much of anything because of course it hasn't, right? So every time I think about the idea, I realize how ridiculous it can sound, but at the same time it is so like a part of not only his character, but also I feel like will be pretty damn dope just to kind of see. Plus, I don't think there's a VTuber that is mainly doing anything like that or thought of an idea like that, and I would kind of like it if Jay would be the only one to just go to different places and different characters and just clap cheeks no matter who it was. Like, you can't tell me the idea of one person going around to different characters and whatever, clapping the cheeks out of them and then making that basically their whole resume of just Rule 34 content. You can't tell me that that's not a dope idea or something kind of crazy and wild, right? And it wouldn't even matter what character it is, whether it's someone like Pan, whether it's someone like Iron Mouse, doesn't necessarily matter. It just, whatever cheeks are available, the cheeks will be clapped, and it is what it is. I've kind of already slightly done that with Koikatsu, and there's also like a whole another video on this channel where you can easily see, yes, he's gone through 170 plus people's cheeks at this point, because of course he has, why wouldn't he? But the only reason why I don't want to count Koikatsu that hard, because it's Koikatsu. Like, yes, Koikatsu is a thing that exists, and yes, it can count, but I don't want it just to be the only style of clapping cheeks that Jay has obviously done. I would very much like it to see if Jay could actually get like, some regular art or something like that, or an animation or whatever, just to see him clap certain characters or whatever, because he can. I feel like that will be pretty dang dope, and that's easily like the main point, is just having someone to draw Jay and just having to clap the cheeks of many different characters, which easily I know drawing and animating and stuff like that can take a long time for someone to actually do. And I'm not necessarily out here just being like, oh, I need to see it, demand it, and all that type of stuff, because I know how much time that actually can very much take. So I'm just throwing it out there for like a suggestion. And plus, to kind of add to it too, it would kind of be helpful for that to be a thing, because I would like to kind of see what we can do with a artist appreciation sort of thing. Because I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but some of the artist appreciation videos on the channel has been slowly getting taken down by YouTube itself, and that's not great, and that's not really much I can do against to kind of put it back up there the way it was, because ultimately it's not something I can actually sit here and fix, right? Because those content of those videos were definitely risque, and that's why there is never going to be certain videos on certain artists, because I just can't do it, because literally the work is too dang good. It's too dang good, it's too dang crazy for me to even use, and it's hard all the time to make those videos sometimes too, right? Which I'm surprised I'm able to kind of do certain videos with certain people, and that's just kind of how it is. So really, my idea, or what I would like to try to do, if possible, I don't know if it'll work, is that I would like to see people go out their way to just draw Jay clapping cheeks, or essentially have some of my own other girls kind of come through and have artworks of their own, and essentially just kind of have it out there to kind of exist, essentially. And as you kind of draw stuff like that, we could also look at your work and kind of see what we could do for an artist appreciation, or maybe just take a bunch of those art pieces and then essentially do a big ass artist appreciation where multiple artists can get in, and basically we could kind of look at them and kind of see what they got. And plus, when it comes to the drawing idea, at least it'll give, you know, people some type of, I guess, like, I don't want to say pay them in the exposure because that's kind of ass, but it kind of is what it is, you know. At least it'd be like you get something of that where we can at least look at through your whole work in the catalog and see what you got. And at the same time, Jay can kind of get his mission going of just clapping different characters' cheeks. Sonic shouldn't be the only blue person around diving into Rukia's cheeks or anybody else's. Jay should definitely be in Rukia's cheeks and Junko's as well, and many others that I could sit here and think of. Like, the amount of times I have seen that hedgehog go hog wild on a lot of these characters is ridiculous, while Jay can't necessarily do the same damn thing. It's a bit saddening at times. I'm not necessarily gonna sit here and lie. I would like to very much see it, and then at the same time glaze some other artist that does very good works as well, while we can possibly get that going, you know. Just again, it's a random idea. I don't know if this will work or not or anything, but at the same time I would just like to attempt it, to try to see if it can work and see what could possibly be done with it. And if you decide to just be someone to draw something, or if you decide to just actually commission somebody or whatever, you can use the hashtag X4Art on Twitter just to kind of, you know, showcase it off, or just use the hashtag X4Art just in general on Pixiv or, you know, Varag or whatever site you on, and essentially hopefully I'll see it and then we can kind of have it go that way. But yeah, I would just like to see a whole future of just Rule 34 being filled up with one picture at least of different tags of Jay just clapping that character, and people just kind of be looking at it like, wait, who the hell is this guy? Why is he clapping Iron Mouse or some shit like that just for funsies? Just throwing it out there. But that's really all I want to say for this one, so hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification on the way out. Also on socials, any links on the channel, Kofi and Cash App is available as well. And until then, it's me, Boy J, sign off. Have a blessed day.